Teddy Feinberg, Brook Stockburger, Teddy and Brook show, and we're going to get the ball rolling here. Aggie homecoming, football, 0-7, 18-game losing streak, hosting Abilene Christian. Yeah. This is interesting.
It sure is. You know, even if they win, which they should win, although I'm starting to feel more and more dubious about that fact as we get closer to the game, and as I study Abilene Christian a little bit more, even if they win, they will still be on an FBS losing streak that dates back to 2011.
21 games.
Yeah, they beat Fresno State in November of 2011. So, but this is a must-win. I mean, they need to win this game or they're going to go 0-12. I mean, maybe they beat Idaho. I don't know. But if they can't beat Abilene Christian at home, who's a decent little, FCS, am I saying it right?
They're a division. They're a former Division II team transitioning to the FCS. Yeah. So put it this way, they're a low-end FCS team.
Yeah, and they haven't played a 1A team, FBS as you call it now, since Hawaii in 1980. Yeah, something like that. So this is the most winnable game so far in the Aggie schedule, but. Anything's possible.
I'm not one. I don't like throwing around the must-win tag a lot, but this is certainly a game the Aggies can't afford to lose. I mean, the more I study the game, actually, the more I think the Aggies are going to win. I mean, you look at the Aggie schedule: Rice, San Diego State, Texas, UCLA. And while Abilene Christian's averaging 47 points, and that's scary because the Aggie defense has been abysmal, the Abilene Christian's playing Concordia and Hardin-Simmons and Incarnate Ward. I mean, these are... I don't even know what these teams are. I think some of them are just terrible. And then, I do think they played Pittsburgh State.
The girls.
Pittsburgh State. And then, of course, they played, Illinois State. I believe it's Illinois State. Those are some pretty good FCS programs are in that ballpark. So they played some pretty good programs on their level. But, they haven't played anything close to an FBS outfit. And I think that the Aggies, on paper, it would seem like should win by at least 2 touchdowns. They're an FCS program. You should beat a team like this by 2 TDs. What that doesn't account for is the mental state of the team. And I couldn't really tell you where the Aggies are right now. That's going to be an issue, and I think that they need to get up early on this team and finish them quickly. Yeah. If Abilene Christian gets up early or the game's tight late, that could be a scary proposition. And clearly the Aggies can't afford to give up 300 yards rushing to this team. They're last in the NCAA in yards allowed. They're last in the NCAA in rush defense. They have to control that area offensively. I think they should be able to move the ball okay. So that's that. I think we talked a while about that, and I'm a little out of breath.
Yeah,
I'd like to add.
No, I can't help those former colleague Felix Chavez, now with the El Paso Times, and I always had that joke of ghosts. Just when things start to go the Aggies' way in a game, you hear the woo of a ghost coming up.
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't happen to the Aggies. This is a game they should win. I'm just a little worried, just basing on past history.
There's some scary elements to it. Again, they got to score more than they have in the past. Season high 21 points this year, and they need to get stops, period. Oñate plays Mayfield in football. Oñate... Again, his son Tyler plays on a team. They've struggled this year. Yeah, Mayfield is a good team. We'll grade them as a good team. And on paper, it would seem like Mayfield should win this game. Sorry, Brook.
Mayfield should win the game. Mayfield hasn't blown a whole lot of people out this year. They have, done their share, and they've had some close games early in the year too. Oñate is an enigma. They can stick with teams if they don't make a lot of mistakes, but they have trouble getting over some of their own turnovers and that sort of stuff. And they've really been hit by the injury bug this year. Obviously, I'm going to be at the game and rooting for Oñate since my son plays for them, but if I step back and be a professional and look at it, I have to pick Mayfield.
Yeah, you would think. Cruces High's on a bye. They've been fantastic. Centennial goes down to Chaparral tomorrow night as well for your local football fans out there. Another District 3-4A game for the Hawks. We would be remiss if we didn't bring up the El Paso Chihuahuas, the new minor league team, San Diego Padres AAA affiliate, and the name Chihuahuas. Now, my opinion on it, it's a team name, and I'll live with it. What was your opinion on it?
I'm sort of torn because I understand it's not very tough and everything, but in minor league baseball, you sort of look for that crazy name where you can sell products and get attention and that sort of stuff. So I think it might do that. I'm not real loving the name, but I'll go down and check them out and check out their new stadium.
One thing we can confidently say is that the name was nothing short of a PR fiasco this past week. I know ESPN talked about it a little bit. obviously the local media here picked up on it. The El Paso Chihuahuas. I think with that logo, it looks like a bat.
No, the fighting Chihuahuas, maybe.
But I'm fired up for minor league baseball, I will say that. In AAA, Padres, the dads.
It'll be nice.
Yeah.
It'll be nice. You'll see some guys down from the major leagues and some guys on the way up to the major leagues.
Yeah, no, it will be nice. So, well, folks, thanks for checking us out as always. At Teddy Feinberg on Twitter, at B Stockburger on Twitter, our Sun News Sports Facebook page. As always, lcsun-news.com for the latest and greatest. And yeah, have a great week. We'll see you.